you what, let's sing. Well, it's nice to see Brick safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the King of Limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the King of Limbo. Oh, what more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way. He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink.
I never muted myself. Wow. Well, good thing I'm not over here dropping anything saucy on a hot mic. No name, what's up? Charlie Alien, what's that? Charlie Allen. I'm saying Alien. That was really weird. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a good week. My apologies for the lack of stream. You know, we can do this as much as I love that song. My apologies for the lack of streams. I've been busy. I've been tired, and lately, once it gets to like 9, I'm like already ready to clock out. So I'm getting into a better swing of things. But obviously, I cannot skip over Saturday. Saturday. By the way, who is Walter? Oh, Izumaki. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, I can't skip over my favorite. Right? Like this is a tradition at this point. We're gonna stream this game until Twitch bans me for it. How about that? As much as I complain about it, we'll do it. But I hope you guys had a good week. I just got done with a bunch of recording because I'm trying to stock up on videos for the rest of this week. So tomorrow I will guaranteed be doing Bayonetta, Sonic, and maybe more God of War. That's basically how that's shaken out. So I'm excited. Cool with me. Yeah, he gets to celebrate the day I get banned. This is like, yes, we're free. We're finally free. All right, Shiny Luminion. I got Scarlet or Violet? No, I took one look at those games and knew I was not buying those. First of all, I shouldn't even buy any Pokemon games at all. Because Pokemon games, I think, are just trash now. Like, I really should... if I really wanted to buy it, it should be because I wanted to get, like, early day one views. And I kind of just don't care enough anymore. I don't like Pokemon games. And I looked at some of the changes they made, and I just knew I wasn't going to like it, so I don't know. Maybe someday, like with Sword, I'll get it, but no plans anytime in the near future for Scarlet or Violet. That Tentacool saw me, but didn't get alerted. That's actually kind of interesting how it works out like that. But yeah, this is no longer the most current Pokemon game. It's kind of crazy to think about. This is now just a free agent. Oh, hold on. Let me set up the chat really quickly because I didn't do that. Pop it out. Back out so I don't crash Opera. It hasn't crashed in a while. You can now pin a message to the top of your live chat for viewers to read. Oh, shit. Yo. All right. What do you guys want as a pinned message? What do you guys want? No need for a shiny Vulpix. What's a good pinned message, guys? Because I could do this. There you go. Apparently that pins it. You can pin messages. You don't even have to super chat it. That's pretty cool, actually, all things considered. You have to fight Luminions? Probably, right? Oh no, they're not. They're skittish. Okay, good. Good. That means I don't have to do anything. I already think I have like 2 shiny Vulpixes, so I think I'm good. But yeah, no, like, realistically, I should not have even bought, like, BDSP. I mean, in fairness, I got a good amount of times out of BDSP, because it's basically just the DS games again, right? Like, and as much as I hate to say it, I went on the GameStop thing, because it's actually on sale. They were they were going a little hard in the paint, saying, like, oh, it's okay that they changed nothing. No, it's not. I'm sorry. That is terrible. I'm okay. But yeah, I took one look at how glitchy Scarlet and Violet were. I'll be honest with you, I spent all of Thursday evening and Friday laughing at it. It's insanity that this game performs better than Scarlet and Violet. Like, that's bad. That should not happen. So, I don't know. That to me, Game Freak clearly has a problem. I don't know if it's the Pokemon Company forcing them. It might very well be. I don't know if it's just Game Freak being lazy and promising returns. It could be both. I have no idea, but Game Freak has a problem, and it's clear that these back-to-back releases are a cause of the problem, right? Low frame rates, like all these technological issues. It's just whatever. It's not as bad as they say. It's not that laggy for me, but that's the thing. It shouldn't be laggy at all, if I'm being honest with you. Like, at this point, frame rate drops on a game that looks this bad, or roughly this bad, just shouldn't happen. The tech has been there for years. There's no reason for it. They just don't make good games. They don't make performing games. They've had frame rate drops in every game since, like, X and Y. Like, at some point, you gotta think to yourself, well, when will they just not have frame rate drops like this? And it just seems to get consistently worse and worse and worse. And, like, I don't want to turn this into a Scarlet Violet, like, bashing stream. Oh, shit, she's here. But I have to sit here and say, like, I don't know, man. Every time the Assassin's Creed has any small problem, people are ready to shit on it, right? So, I mean, I think it's fair. And people really shit on Assassin's Creed. Let's not get it twisted. People are very vicious to shit like that. But then when Pokemon comes out and is, like, sloppy, no one really cares, right? They make 1,000 excuses, so... Look, I'm just saying, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 runs perfectly fine. That came out this year and was an open world game. This game has poppin', as you can see. We're not even doing anything right now. And then they removed a bunch of stuff. They removed Pokerus. They removed... Oh, good lord. Forget it. Like, it's just like all my rants about Sword and Shield times 100. So, like, what is the point? I'm just tired at this point. I play this because of the free shinies, that's all. And a lot of people show up to watch these streams, relatively, so. But mostly the free shinies. Maybe one day when they're on sale for like $30 used at GameStop, maybe I will consider it. But until then, I am perfectly fine not doing it. I'm already playing like 5 different games for the channel. Hi. So no skin off my back. No skin off my back. I don't have to pay $120 for inferior product. I already did that last year. Dude, I really want to get a shiny Growlithe. I'm really kind of salty that that's like one of the few shinies I have not gotten yet. Alright, what are we doing again? Let's just pick up the boxes and leave, I guess. We could look for the sisters. I mean, money isn't, like, that big of a deal anymore for me in this game. So, I'm not, like, gonna stress, like, not having the amount that I want. It's like how I unfortunately ran out of stuff to do in Brilliant Diamond. I just feel bad now, because it's like, I played 300 hours of it. I played, you know, like maybe 40 or 50 hours of, what was it, Pearl? And then that was it. I never needed to play it again. I got my perfect run of Brilliant Diamond. I got all the stuff out of it. No, there's actually some legendaries I never caught in Brilliant Diamond. I take that back. I didn't catch, like, the duplicate legendaries. So I guess, realistically, we could have another Brilliant Diamond stream if we really, really wanted one. Like, I guess that's something I could do, but I'm alright with it. Like, it would not be the worst thing ever. It's just kind of like, what am I really gonna do on it? Like, we're gonna go catch the legendaries. If I need to get enough of those plates though, so I guess I should go look for those at some point. Because usually I log on to Brilliant Diamond once a week, just so I could pick out the, I try to do one shiny chain a week, because I just don't have the time to do it otherwise. And I guess that'll be my shiny chain for the week, because I'll try to get maybe 1 or 2 chains going, and then after that, just go right back to the underground. If you can even get to the underground from Backlots Manor. If you can, I'll do it, but if not, then I won't. Okay, let's leave. How do we find out anything about Octillery? That is very sus. You know what it was? It was probably I got traded that Octillery. That's right. I completely forgot about that. I just got a hacked shiny. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that people hacked Pokemon already. Oh shit! This could be it. Bros, is it time for the shiny Murkrow? We get like 10 chances. It's like a 1 in 130. What is it? 1 in 130? 1 in 120? Let me look. I always forget. Dude, Sabuna Switch should just sue me. I saw that they already put up the shiny odds for Scarlet Violet on day 1. So respect to them for that, because that's obviously very helpful. Yeah, it's 1 in 137, because I don't have the perfect dex research. Okay. Best part, it's a Shaman. In what game? In what game do you already have a hacked Shaman? Is Shaman in Scarlet Violet, or are you talking about in this game? You can actually get a legit shiny Shaman if you're willing to repeat. Oh, okay, well, yeah, then that's probably not legit. I don't think I need to explain that one. Yeah. Hi, Ash. Welcome. Having a bad time? Me too. Well, I was having one until this weekend. Until literally today when I recorded. That's the thing I just have to do, is I have to force myself to record. I got seriously sick. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a bit better now, right? Got a bad sinus something. I have a shiny Shaman from BDSP. Yeah, it's legit now. It's like how shiny Celebi became legit because of the 3DS Virtual Console games. If you're willing to sit there and reset 8,000 times or whatever to get it, you're more than welcome to, and you're very much likely to get it. Or, you know, eventually, right? Statistically speaking, the odds of you not getting a shiny resetting from now until the day of your death is pretty low. Even if you were to reset only 10 times a day, the odds are still in your favor that you will eventually get it. I just got sick. Woke up from a scratchy throat and couldn't breathe. Miracle I made it through the night. Well, I'm glad you're safe, and I'm glad you're here and you're feeling better. I definitely know that. Anything like bad breathing and sore throats is not fun, which is actually one of the few things I like about not having to go outside, is I don't get sick anymore from random people breathing on me. Here we go. Who's I know attacks because it says I'm the OG partner? Yeah, absolutely. Not gonna lie, I'm from a hardcore Pokemon fan. Pokemon Violet is mediocre. And coming from Ash, who I know is a big Pokemon fan, that means a lot, I would say. Now, I don't even need to repeat any of my rants, Ash. That's my new thing. I had a conversation with a friend of mine. It was a pretty amicable conversation. You know, we could disagree on things. He agreed with me on a fair amount. And I agreed on a couple of his points. And at the end of it, you know what I said is just, I've already said all this before. Like, at this point, I'm just watching the profit. Homie, are you okay? At this point, I'm just watching the entirety of everything just play out again. So, like, what is the point of me even saying anything? You all have been on my streams for longer than 5 minutes. You've seen most of me, you know, most of this gameplay. Probably even watched some of it offline. Do I need to say any? Look at that. Look at that pop out. There's nothing for me to say. So, like, I'll discuss certain things I think that are really stupid, like removing Pokerus. I don't know why they did that. They just decided to. I don't know why, but whatever. It's what they did. Now, where's the mass outbreak? I want my purple Honchkrow. Come on. Or not even a purple Honchkrow. I'll take a purple Murkrow. Should I release the Shaman? No, not at all. Keep that. Who cares if it's illegit? Just might as well keep it. What is it, the Gracidia? Is that the flower? Yeah, just turn it into Skyform. This game is too overworld. They give you 3 paths, you just turn you loose and don't explain much of things mechanic-wise. Like how to change your clothing. I had to look that up. I mean, it sounds like Breath of the Wild from a very basic standpoint. And I don't mind that in particular. It's just like, they feel like, obviously, I think it's safe to say at this point that Arceus was a tech demo, right? Like, Arceus, this is a tech demo, right? That's why it's so basic. There's not really a lot going on in this game, right? So if this was the tech demo, then why does this perform better and seem to have a better story and better cohesion than the game that they actually, like, sacrificed it for? It doesn't make any sense to me, because it's probably nonsensical. I mean, Breath of the Wild does explain some things, but let's be fair here. After a certain point, Breath of the Wild just turns you loose. They're just like, figure it out, fucker. Like, here's your goal, to destroy these 4 divine beasts and then go storm Hyrule Castle. How you do it? Up to you. You don't even need to do it, actually. You don't even need to do it. That's why people in the speedrun launch themselves to the Great Plateau instantly. Ah, that's it. Okay, no shiny Murkrow, unfortunately. That's why the speedrun for it was so interesting to watch. It's just a dude catapulting himself to Hyrule Castle. It's actually more humorous than anything else. Coughing so badly, my entire body hurts. Let's not talk about sneezing. All right, no problem. I'll try to keep mine my sneezing to a minimum. They don't tell you how eggs are handled unless you attend the class. Dude, I just don't understand how they can't just put everything in like the good old days. I don't know, man. Like, oh my lord, are we gonna do this again? I should save, actually, just in case. We're gonna get another shiny Monferno or a shiny Infernape. That would actually be kind of cool, not gonna lie. I don't know. They're like I don't know. I just wish I had a 3DS I could record off of, because I would have played the shit out of Pokemon Crystal on stream. That was, like, I played the shit out of it when it came out. I was like, dude, they released Gold and Silver. Obviously, they're gonna double dip and release Crystal. Why wouldn't they? And that's when I went back and I made a living dex for Pokemon Crystal, because I was like, dude, this is awesome. This is exactly what I would want to do back in the day. I think it's perfect. IV's good. Yeah, don't get rid of it. See if it's tradable. If it's legit, you might as well keep it. That's why I don't do online battling with, like, randomly, because it's a bunch of people with maxed out IV Pokemon just showing up and kicking your ass. Like, what's the point? You're just gonna waste your time. Also, let me know about the sound, but I think it's fine now. I think I found a good balance for streaming and for gameplay. I'm always preying on this Eevee over here. Someday I'm just gonna have a stream of this where we just go for Eevee events and we just teleport in and out until we get them. That's going to be the worst stream of this game I will ever do, because I won't even get to play the game, which is the problem. I can trade it? Well, there you go. It's yours. Congratulations. Don't get rid of it. Why the hell would you get rid of it? This is a real life story. The reason why you should just be okay with certain things in life that you get that might seem unfair or unreasonable is because if it wasn't you, it would just be someone else. So you might as well just take it yourself, you know? Also, the gym leaders are not rebattleable. I also saw that. I'm like, dude, whatever. I'm like, that's one thing about Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Platinum I thought was cool. Is that, oh, I thought that was a shiny for a second. The reason why I like that is because in those games you could have them meet at the fighting gym dojo. That's why I liked Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because a lot of the stuff that was obviously cut due to time constraints got restored or got a new purpose. And I really thought that was awesome, the way they blended those two games together so well. It felt like the Master Run, you know? That's why I like that game so much. I like some of the designs for the Pokemon. I like that Bisharp has an evolution. It's always been one of my favorite Pokemon. Gen 5 had some Pokemon I really liked. It's cool that it has an evolution. It's cool that a lot of those Pokemon have new evolutions. Now, Dun Sparse looks horrible. I'm sorry that... I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I'm happy that Dunsparce has an evolution. What was that? Did they even design anything? Probably not. Who knows? These things are low level, right? I could probably just catch them. Are they psychic? That's the real question. Ah, yes they are. Okay, well, there you go. And they all enter combat one by one. I like Fido's evolution. I haven't actually seen Fido, so I actually have no clue what some of these Pokemon are. I know there's like a jalapeno pepper Pokemon, and there's like a dolphin that turns into Star Platinum. And as soon as I saw that, I laughed my ass off. I was like, what? But yeah, I was curious if maybe I could get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for free. And the reason I said that is because I know I bought a couple Switch games over the past like couple of months. So like I was thinking maybe like are there gold points I could earn that maybe I never earned points for this? Are you serious? Wow. I have to check all the games I bought. I could get it for $40. But here's my thing, if I can't reduce it to 0, I'm not getting it at all. I refuse to pay for it at all, especially new. So that was the only thing I was saying was, okay, maybe it would be cool if I could get it for free. I swallowed too fast. But yeah, that didn't happen. Oh well. I might just buy something silly like the Xenoblade. I might just buy like the Xenoblade DLC. I think the Xenoblade DLC would be a good usage of my $20. Because what else is there for me to buy on the Switch currently? Like, there's no other games coming out for any time in the near future. The one game I wanted to buy on the Switch was Advance Wars. But they delayed the shit out of that, so I guess I'll just get it when I get it. I've had that shit pre-ordered over a year. It's still not out. The Advance Wars 1 and 2 collection. It just never came out. Oops, I just like, that doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Ash. Hopefully you feel better, and hopefully it's not Rona. Ah! Dude, this needs to stop happening once and for fucking all. Here, Skyball. Dude, here we go. And I was telling a friend of mine about that the other day, too. That if you throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon at a certain angle... Oh, is that it? Oh, that was the last Pokemon in the group. Okay, cool. If you throw a Pokeball at a certain angle, it actually pierces through the Pokemon and hits the ground before it hits the Pokemon. I actually should go back and clip that. Alright, so it's not COVID and it's not strep. Okay, that's good. That's important. So it's just a bad cold, I guess. Funny to even try to remember what those were like, huh? I haven't gotten sick since, like, February of 2019. And the reason I remember that is because I was playing Anthem at the time. And I was playing Anthem with my friends because we were doing it co-op. And I was sick as hell, but I was like, whatever, it's $15, I'll just play Anthem. And then after that, I just didn't get sick the rest of 2019. I was fine. And I was thinking back, actually, to how great the fall of 2019 was. Like, I just was hanging out with some cool people, things were good. Life was just better. Now, here we are. But the only good thing I have now is I could spend more time doing the things I like. You know, I could build Legos. I don't know if you guys want another Lego building stream. I could do that. And, yeah. I could do Legos. I could do more gameplay. Like, now I'm recording more than I was before. I got 2 more. What, shiny Shaymins or just shiny Pokemon in general? Alright, I think we got everything. Let's leave. That's our shiny for the stream, by the way. What are we naming it? Did I name the last one I found, actually? Hold on. Let me look at it really quickly. Might name it something silly. I don't know. Dude, how many of these do I have? Seriously. Dude, it was the last one I caught last time. Are you serious? But if I want to find a Turtwig, they're going to make me wait so long to get it. This is ridiculous. Look at what are these odds? Where's the last chat tot I found? Here it is. Yeah, dude, this is ridiculous. This is just silliness now. Oh my lord. One is Regigigas and the other is Palkia. I don't even know what those look like shiny. I think Regigigas is red, right? Maybe. That Skorupi was the shiny. Yeah, Fortuna. Yeah, there you go. And Piocto. That was traded to me, actually. Flamma. Yeah, Flamma the Vulpix. Well, there you have it. I have two of these things. What am I going to do with them? I don't know. I actually really like Gibble's shiny form. This actually looks like a really good coloration. I think it gets bad with Garchomp, though. Alright. Anyway, let's leave. Well, that's our shiny for the stream. I don't even have to do anything else. It's the same, but a bit is blue. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. Probably I'm capping on 14 each week. You know, I haven't even started to do my roulettes on 14 for this week. I literally have to do them after this stream. I just did not want to stream 14 again. But yeah, I am proud of you. I mean, it's something just to do. It's something to enjoy. It's something to have a good time with. I got a Cresselia shiny hack, though. Who cares? Good. Like, who cares if it's hacked is what I mean. Not who cares if you have it. Like, I don't even care anymore, dude. You think I care about the integrity of Pokemon at this point? I don't give a shit anymore. They don't even give a shit anymore, so why should I? The minute that the BDSP Shiny Charm was hacked, I stopped caring. Something inside me broke that day. I was done. I genuinely stopped caring. Oh wow, these things do get aggressive? Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Does it make me a better player than you this week since I didn't cap? In terms of keeping up with your weeklies, yes. But in terms of clearing things, no. Next thing to learn is how to do high-level content, Ash. I mean, that's the next thing to do. Learn how to do extreme trials, where there's actually, like most fights in that game, I don't even know if normal mode fights have an enrage. I don't think they do. That's kind of the point, is that the fight goes on endlessly until the dungeon runs out of time, or until you die, or until you win. So now the next thing I would say is to learn how to do extreme trials. Learn about positioning, learn about mechanics, learn about how to do your rotation under pressure. That's how you really get better at 14, is by learning different elements of the game. I mean, we could do this, actually, as much as I hate to. That's like the next step. Just because I die every 5 minutes. Well, I mean, yeah, that's part of getting better, is to learn mechanics and not die to stuff. That's it. I mean, to be fair, unless you did that stuff with minimum item level, it's way easier than it was back in the day. Not to, like, totally shit on your progress. It's just easy. Okay, she's messing with me. I was about to say, it is different now. They made it easier. It's just easier now with Epic Echo and shit. That's why when I do that old stuff, like, we just skip past mechanics I remember, like, actually having to do work on. I remember actually having to work on like, a lot of those fights. That's why I hated Suzaku. Because the Tank Buster in that fight is obnoxious, and the stupid DDR means that every fight is just like an unnecessary longer amount of time. Alpha Oshawotts? Well, there you go. I don't care. Alpha is literally just a mechanic for this game and this game. I mean, to be fair, I should look at them just to see if I get like a shiny Alpha Oshawott. I mean, that could be worth something. Not really. No, yeah, you learned a lot faster than I did. I remember I was a very casual player of 14 for many years. I would say for the first year and a half I played that game, I was very casual. I didn't really do anything hard mode. And if I did, we did it unsynced at level 60, right? It wasn't until I started raiding with Surger 2 that, like, my entire outlook on that game changed. Once I raided with Surger 2, that's when I started knowing about things like enrages and DPS checks and all these other things that nowadays is just permanently burned into my memory, right? Nowadays, it matters what your DPS is, because if you're not, you're a detriment to the party. And that's the last thing I would want anyone to be. It's like, yeah, but the thing about it is that ACT is necessary from an honesty perspective, right? It's not even necessarily like an honesty, like people lie about their DPS. It's necessary, I feel, for you, not you specifically, but like for someone to get better, you have to know what you're not doing and what is expected of you. Oh, yikes. Didn't topple me. All right, that's it. And that once I saw that, it all fell into place for me. It was like, well, damn, I got to see what I need to do, how to do it. I ain't through, so I'm gonna head out. All right, take it easy. Have a good one, easy. Yeah, like back in my day. I mean, yeah, 14 really is a massive. Back in my day, it was way different. Back in my day, when we had piercing debuffs and slashing debuffs, and Machinist was a fucking caster, and Bard was also a fucking caster. And I kind of miss those styles of gameplay, mind you, but I understand why they had to go, because they, you know, what's the point of playing range physical if you're going to have to play a caster anyway? Back when Overheat, when Machinist was supposed to have a lot of heat, but not too much, or otherwise they would lose it all. Yeah, I remember those days. I don't think anyone misses those in particular. I can understand why. It wasn't very fun. I got all the Lunar Envoy clothing, just need the Lunar Envoy jewelry. That's good, yeah. See, for me, I'm trying to get the upgraded tone gear. Oh my god, another fucking alpha. For real. That's what I'm trying to do, is I want to, like, eventually, once I finish all these games I'm playing... Oops, I have the wrong Pokemon. Once I finish all these games I'm playing, I'm going to go back and actually try to pug P8S. So, that'll happen at some point. I don't know if it'll happen before 6.3, because 6.3 will probably come out in another month or so. But whenever it does, I will do it. I know you're doing your part. Again, I'm not trying to push you into Savage. I only want you to play what you're comfortable at. That would be unfair of me to say. I'm just merely stating that if you want to go to the next level, then that's basically what the next level would be, basically. That's what it looks like. Choking that terrible coughing fit. Yeah, well, hopefully it gets better. I know for me, I like to take my medicine. That's why when I'm sick, I usually don't stream or record. I know exactly what you're talking about. My friend and I were having a huge laughing fit, and I was hacking up all kinds of crazy stuff out, and it was kind of ridiculous, actually. And it's probably not the best, but it is what it is. I don't know. It was really weird. Like, if I laugh too much, like, I start coughing out phlegm. It's weird. I think I talked about it with my doctor the last time I visited, and he was like, that's whatever. So I'm like, alright, okay, cool. Guess I don't care. Oh, damn it. I'm just glad you're doing better. That's good. It's always good. Well, my homies are doing well. That's what makes life worth living, I guess. Why am I looking through a Duskull event? Dude, why is Red Duskull like one of the most stylish shinies? That's one thing I will say. I feel like later gens of Pokemon just do not have shinies that are as nice looking as some of the OGs, which is kind of weird when you think about it. I mean, in Gen 2, they had to go back and give every Pokemon that existed a shiny, even if it wasn't legitimately obtainable. Like, you can't really get shiny Mew. Ow. Is that all of them? Like, you can't get shiny Mew in Generation 1. You actually cannot get Mew at all in Generation 1. You have to do the Mew glitch to get it in the Virtual Console, which obviously I did, and then I duplicated it. Which is, I mean, I think that's a fair usage of a glitch, right? I feel like if they were going to re-release the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games, they should have allowed you to do it. So I don't really feel too bad about that. But yeah, I wonder what I could buy on the Switch for like $20. Because it would basically be free. Like, there's no major games coming out. The thing I wish they would re-release is the Mario collection that they never will, which sucks, because if I had known I would have wanted it digitally, I would have fucking bought it. Oh, great. Pachirisu is such a waste. That's like my biggest disappointment, is I really want to get that Mario Sunshine collection digitally. I wonder if I could find a code for it and not get scalped right up my ass, which is totally not going to happen. It's a nice bit of copium, I guess. We all have our delusions, I suppose. But yeah, it feels good having so many different games to play, really. It's actually really kind of fun, again, to play so many games back to back. It reminds me of the good old days of 2013, where like every couple of days there was a new release that I wanted to record for the channel. because I've been putting some thumbnails on a lot of my games from 2013. If you were around back in 2013, you might remember, like, almost every week or two, there was a new game to play. Like, there was something new. There was a new video game, or well, I mean, that's what I cover, basically, but you know what I mean. Like, there was something new every single week. It was actually really exciting, you know? I liked it, you know, from BioShock to Last of Us to Pikmin, right? It was fun. It was very exciting, actually, you know? It was a good time. It's the best of times and the worst of times, as they would say. That's why I miss it sometimes. I miss the, you know, even though, like, now my content's better by virtue of, like, being actually watchable, I do kind of miss those, like, older days, you know? I'm gonna run out, actually. Dude, have I even checked out Voltorb? Let me do that after this. I need to check out Voltorb and see, like, how good it is as an electric type. Because Lord knows that Raichu is not cutting it. Even though I buffed the shit out of it, it's really not that great. It missed? Oh my god. Dude, how did it miss? Oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking choke somebody. How about Charge Beam? Thank you. Why am I not playing the new Pokemon game? Because I didn't buy the new Pokemon game. I don't want to pay money on it. I don't want to support them. I don't even know if I want to buy it, honestly. How glitchy it is. And I thought this game had glitches and bugs and all sorts of problems. And the new one is a nightmare, man. The new one got problems all over the place, let alone the designs. I'm just like, why? You know, I'm playing God of War, Bayonetta, Tactics Ogre. I'm going to start Sonic Frontiers. I got so many games to play. Scarlet and Violet, I could just go down. I have no interest at the moment. If I could get it for free, I would do it, but I don't think I have enough, what are they called? Points. I could jump around between all the Switch games I own and see if I can get points for all of them, but I really don't think I'll have enough, unfortunately. Plus, and as fucked up as it might be to say this, I'm actually rather accustomed to this game. And also it performs better, so kind of crazy how that worked out. But yeah, I really am kind of accustomed to this game. It's just weird. It's like after the year, almost the full year of me playing it, like, I don't know what I would do without it in a way. It's become such a staple part of my streaming for this year. It's kind of crazy to think about, honestly. I mean, look, I could stream stuff like Bayonetta. I would stream Bayonetta 2 in a heartbeat, because I really enjoyed Bayonetta 2. But I kind of want to finish Bayonetta 1. You know, I feel like I should, or Bayonetta 3, I mean. And then after that, we'll see. I think Bayonetta 2 is going to end up being my favorite. Like, I actually really liked it a lot. Like, that's why I beat it in 2 sessions. I was like, oh my god, this game is so good. And my only complaint is, you know how when in a lot of games, like, they'll have a point where, like, they have multiple back-to-back levels that are just, like, I know a lot of people would call them padding, but they're just, like, combat. They're just your typical sort of levels. I kind of wish Bayonetta 2 just had, like, a few levels just as filler. Just so you could beat up and have more fun times. When's the new Pokemon Snap? When I go out to get it. Definitely by the end of the year, 100%. I could 10,000% promise you that. By the end of the year, we will definitely play new Pokemon Snap, because I know I'll have enough money to do so. That's a 100% guarantee. I just have to walk all the way down to Midtown. I actually want to go to Nintendo NYC. In case people don't know, that's what used to be the Pokemon Center in New York. I remember going to the Pokemon Center as a kid, man. That was such a good time. What a great time that was. So I'll probably go to that because I haven't been there in years at this point. It's kind of a tourist trap. There's not really like a lot of stuff to get there, right? But it's worth popping in just to see what's going on. I mean, now it's Scarlet Violet, so like, I don't know. It probably wouldn't be the same. But yeah, most of my friends have Scarlet Violet, so I mean, I'm gonna just let them take the wheel on this one, you know? Just let them have fun. It's just whatever, you know? It's fine by me. I can't always be the vanguard, you know? Sometimes you just gotta take a step back and just let things happen. You just gotta close your eyes and just open yourself to the universe, you know? But yeah, I do need to do my 14 roulettes because I am so far behind. I might even have to do main scenario. That's where the new Castrum, the new Praetorium comes in, is you don't have to sit through the ending anymore. It's separate. So there is actually a really good chance that you get like a 20-minute roulette, and that's it, and then you're free. So I actually am not salty about that one bit at all. I'm going to try to get a Gallade as well. So, okay, after this, I got to remember, I'm going to go back into town and see if I can get a Gallade and a Voltorb. How much points is Violet? Well, I think each gold coin corresponds to 1 penny, and I have 1,935. So I am like $40 off roughly before tax. So like, I'm just going to be like, fuck it. It's no biggie. Like, I'm going to do the same thing I did with Sword and Shield. I'm just going to wait a few years, wait for the price to go down, snatch it used for a deal. And I'll put in all my GameStop points for it as well. Because they're just sitting there anyway. Not to mention, next month is Callisto Protocol and, what is it called again? The other one? Crisis Core. Which I already said Crisis Core would be a stream game, so that'll be different. So you get for 300 points. I'll totally do this live on stream. Watch, it's gonna show my credit card info. That would be absolutely fucking... Okay, I can't do this. Alright, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. For some reason, they're making me re-enter my bullshit, which makes no sense at all, because I just entered it. I literally just entered it to get onto my... Whatever, man. Unbelievable. There you go. Okay. That is so crazy that they made me pay for this. Or made me re-enter my shit again. Oh shit, Sifu is on the Switch. Yo, Fire Emblem's on here? I mean, I already own everything Fire Emblem related. I think I even pre-ordered, like, the super bundle for Fire Emblem. And if not, I will. Because I really want to. There you go. Pokemon. Obviously, these two will be at the top. So, hypothetically, because I'm a Violet fanboy, I would get Violet really quickly, right? So, it says... Not that. It says eligible for up to 300 points, right? But if I were to proceed to purchase... you can redeem points, right? So, because I just got those extra points, it's about a penny. As you can see, it would take off $20. Right? That's how it is. With how glitchy it is, you might not have to wait long. Yeah, exactly. So, in 2 weeks, I could just pay the 40 or whatever, 50-some dollars to GameStop, and that'd just be it. That'd be the end of it. But do I care enough to play it in 2 weeks? I don't even know. I mean, technically I should, right? Just for the stupid Terror Stall events. But, I don't know. My whole thing is I don't want to miss out. But I can't support them anymore with this bullshit. I'll just buy it used and just crap out a fucking stream playthrough and then whatever. Call it a day. As I said, after that Shiny Charm incident, I just became a different person. That shit broke me on a very emotional level. Because I was really happy doing that full living dex in BDSP. Like, we did all the trading. Ash and I, she traded me this, I traded that. It was awesome. It was so fun. That's why I did 7 hours the first day it came out. because I was having that much fun reliving a childhood, or a childhood. Yeah, not my childhood, obviously. But yeah, I had fun with that. But yeah, you can redeem gold points for like discounts on stuff, so I obviously know I have some more gold points I could trade in, right? Like, I don't think I've redeemed some other Pokemon games, but you have to have the games in your console to get the gold points for it. So what I'll do is I could put in Bayonetta, I could put in Xenoblade, I could put in all the games. I have a whole stack of fucking Switch games right here, right? Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Paper Mario, Xenoblade 3, Triangle Strategy, Sword, Brilliant Diamond, Bravely Default, Three Hopes, Bayonetta 3, Arceus. There's games I never opened, like Let's Go Pikachu, which I won't open because I'm gonna keep that bundled forever. Right? Like, there's tons of games I just never opened for the Switch, or I never played on the channel that I could redeem points for. But even that would probably only get me up to like $30 or something, so. I really wish they would sell that damn Mario collection again. I'm really salty about that. I really am salty that I do not have that digitally. See, like, Dread I got digitally. I had no problem getting Dread. I love that game. My only reason why I don't play Dread more often is because it's like Fusion, you know? You want to see me play Metroid Fusion every single week on this channel? Because I would. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I'll think about it in like a week or two. Ash, what version do you have again? Do you have Scarlet or Violet? I think you said Scarlet, right? There's like a whole crew of people that want to play Scarlet. I don't know. I got Violet. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess neither of us have Scarlet. That sucks. Oh, boy. I'm getting both. Well, yeah, I'd have to get both. So I could own all my shit. I just refuse to pay for them new and support them. I can't. I'll just buy someone else's copy that they probably bought, like, their significant other or their, like, 8-year-old brother, and they threw a fit because he wanted to play Call of Duty or something. You know how it goes. And if you want to play this Call of Duty, that's also an L, because this COD sucks. What they did to that perk system is a bastardization of all the good ideas they've had for the last, like, almost decade and a half. I took one look at that perk system, I was like, fuck no, I'm not playing that. And I just didn't even, it bothers me, because I like Modern Warfare. On some level, I'm still the same 14-year-old getting Modern Warfare, you know, way back when I was in high school, talking about it with my friends, you know? I didn't change that much as a person, at least in terms of what I like. But you cannot trick me into buying that shit. That's not happening. It's unfortunate. I'm getting Scarlet first. I could help you get the version exclusive. Yeah, but I'd rather just get them myself, so you don't have to ask people and call in favors. You know how I am. I'm a very much do it on my own kind of person. So obviously we'll get our streams. It's just it's just A, when I have the money, B, when it's available used, and C, when I feel up to it, basically. That's pretty much the limiting quantifiers behind it, you know. But like I said, I will still play this game. This game is a nice dopamine fix, you know? As weird as it is to say after all the hours, it's good. It's good for what it's good at. Let me correct myself. Oh lord, am I gonna dig through this, actually? Am I really that thirsty and desperate? Yes I am, clearly. And of course, it gets burned. Fuck. Can I just exit combat and then re-enter? Doesn't that take away my status? I think it does. I'm just gonna exit combat. I say get it next year because Christmas is next month and everyone will get the game. Yes, well, I mean, someone somewhere in New York City is going to return it. So, I mean, I might as well just go out and just, like, swing by GameStop, you know? take me, because I'm gonna go out anyway. So I might as well just swing by 34th Street and just pick it up. I hate that they closed like all the fucking stores in Manhattan, but that's what they did. It's either this one or the one in Harlem, and I'd rather go to the one at 34th Street. Hey, did I get burned again? Are you serious? Oh my god, forget it. I'll just turbo through it. Plus, when I go out, the reason why I don't want to buy Pokemon Snap used online is because I want to make sure I get the damn box for it so I can have the artwork. That's my thing about used games, that you don't know if you're going to get the box or not. I just want to make sure I get the box, okay? I mean, that means a lot to me. It's part of my collection. I know I have a lot of 360 and PS3 games to get, but I want to make sure I get the damn boxes, you know? Wait, didn't one run away? Yeah, okay. I think that's it, right? Because we've already defeated 4. I think that's near the maximum, if not the maximum. There might be a chance that 2 more can spawn. I won't deal with it. It's just, I don't want to miss out on raids like I did back in the day. That's like the one thing that, like, I feel bad. Are you serious? Hi. We went from a Quilava event immediately into a Cyndaquil event. That's actually pretty funny. Really? Could you not? Could you not? Thank you. There's no logic behind whether or not they fight or flee. At all. They just do what they want. Like Thundercat. Thundercat is an amazing artist, by the way. I haven't listened to Thundercat now for, what, 2 years? Has it really been 2 years? Man, time flies, dude. That's crazy. I need more shinies, damn it. This is exactly why I'm gonna perfect the damn living dex, dude. I'm gonna perfect the shit out of, like, every Pokemon that actually shows up. Because I just want to get more shinies in this game. My brain will not let me rest until I do it. And I hate that. Sometimes I just gotta learn to let go. And unfortunately, I'm not the kind of person who can let go. It's very unhealthy of me. But that's just the kind of person I am. I mean, you want me to lie to you? It's unhealthy. But I need to do it. Plus, Ash, I gotta get the starters anyway, so we'll do the thing eventually. I'm gonna Quack Silly my way through Violet and Fuecoco my way through Scarlet. I don't know. I really see mass outbreaks not as a waste of time. They're just very suboptimal. I feel like. Yeah, after this... Oh, shit. After this, I'll look into getting a Gallade and a Voltorb. Those might really help round out my coverage a little bit. If it means I gotta bench one of my Weaviles, I'll probably do it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't even get points from Bayonetta 2 either. I gotta go literally walk across my room and go get it. That's what I mean. Like, I'm gonna go all the way across my room. I'm gonna, like, you know, just... I gotta go look through my Switch library, because all my Switch games are on the other side of my room. Now, admittedly, I think a bookcase is just a better way of storing games as of late. Like, I just kind of feel like that's just a better usage of your time and your space. Because now I store it in racks. Racks are okay at points. They're not great. So I'll probably do that at some point. It doesn't even have to be like a really deep bookcase, you know? It just has to be a bookcase that can handle it. Because that way, if you have a collector's edition that doesn't fit Like, because I have that Danganronpa Super Collector's Edition that released a while ago, the Decadence or whatever. I bought that because I know someday it'll be worth something, and also just because why not? I literally left it in the plastic wrap. Never played it. That and my Let's Go Pikachu, I never opened. I literally just didn't open it because I played Eevee. I had my fill with Eevee. Even by the end of Eevee, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't care. I'm okay. That's why that Leaf Green playthrough was so so cathartic. What was that, Gumi? Yeah. Nothing wrong with feeling good about stuff. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do many more of these. I know that's been like a recurring theme, is I do fewer and fewer of these. But that's just because, like, A, the odds are worse, and B, I just don't really feel like they have the Pokemon I want. Like, at this point, the Pokemon I want are like Eevee and a couple other Pokemon. Oh my fucking god, you cannot be for real. Get the fuck out. That's insanity. It's been a while since I've seen bots on YouTube like that. That's remember when every one of my, I think it was Fire Emblem, had a bot show up? Yeah, I remember those. Those are the good old days. Remember when every stream of mine was like at least 1 or 2 bots would just show up just because? Dude, God, YouTube, come on. The user's account is sex-69.fun. That's not a real person. That's a robot. I'm playing a kid's game, for God's sake. I always end up catching all these unknown, and I'm never going to do anything with them, ever. Probably won't, you'll never even be able to import unknown. There were like 2 or 3 generations in a row you could not even catch unknown. Alright, that's it. You couldn't even catch unknown, which is the crazy part. Actually, Gen 8 might be the first gen in a long... No. Was it in Omega Ruby, maybe? I don't even remember. It was in Fire Red Leaf Green they had it in, because that's back when they used to always include everything. You could by the end of Gen 3, you could catch basically like every Pokemon besides like Celebi and Mew, I think. No, you could catch Mew with that one E-Reader event. But imagine that, you have to use a fucking E-Reader event. Like, no one even had the E-Reader. I knew maybe 1 or 2 people who had the E-Reader, you know? It was a cool thing, sure, but it wasn't something I think people were readily able to grab. That's why when I got my my Game Shark, that's what I was duplicating the shit out of them. That's actually what I should go back and take, but I need another Gen 4 game, and Gen 4 games are expensive. I should have bought way more of these things way back in the day when they were really dirt cheap. I really should have, and that's like one thing I regret is like not buying a lot of these games and stuff that are now really expensive back when they were dirt cheap to have, you know? Buying duplicate copies of games and shit. I really should get on that, but it's a lot. It's expensive. Oh my god, that is huge. I was already scared by the hippopotamus, so that didn't scare me. I had to put the Bayonetta clips as things, but thank you, Clean Nightmare, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it.
Can I do it again?
I'm gonna get rid of all these unknown.
Look at this. Oh, shit.
Alright, anyway. Didn't get anything of value there, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, if we could try to hit 150 followers on Twitch by the end of next year, that'd be pretty sweet. Of course, I just need to stream more. That's all I have to do. Let's do Krogunk, I guess. I don't even know where Krogunk is on this mountain, so. Kage will always be the #1 best part. Dude, I was talking with my friends about open world games because we were obviously talking about Ghost of Tsushima open world games after Scarlet Violet. And obviously because that game is like one of the best games I've played in my life and just one of the most fun and enjoyable games I've had on the channel. So many things just went right with Ghost of Tsushima that like I just thoroughly enjoyed it so much. It's one of my favorite playthroughs I've ever done. And, it performed well, it had a good story, good gameplay, everything. Everything about that game was really, really well done. The only thing that they had was that there was no horseback combat. And I know a lot of people got really, really mad about that, and I understand it. I just think that they wanted to focus on the swordplay, but I miss that game sometimes. Obviously, like, it didn't disappear, but I just miss playing it for the first time, you know? I will never get to play that game again for the first time. And that makes me a little sad. Admittedly, I really did like it, and it was a very, it's like Three Houses as well. I'll never get to play that game again for the first time, That's it. I know too much. I know everything about Three Houses. I played every path. I've done everything. I played the DLC. There's not really anything like new, you know what I mean? Like everything in it, I've already seen. Maybe there's like, a couple things here or there, but yeah. It hurts sometimes knowing that you can never re-experience the things you love for the first time. Games, places, people. Whew. Bayonetta 2 made me feel that a little bit too. I know I'm really late to Bayonetta 2, like absurdly late. But I did feel a certain kind of way, like I'll never get to play that game again, because I really like that one. Like I said, my biggest complaint about Bayonetta 2 is it just didn't have any filler levels in it. Like, it was all plot. The one game, I would be okay if they put in like 5 filler levels, and they didn't. Really sad by that. I would have loved that shit. I know that sounds like counterintuitive, right? Because you'd say, oh, well, now the game just has a bunch of weird levels that don't mesh. But I really would have liked that. Just some stuff where you could just, like, fight a bunch of angels and demons together. Because those boss levels aren't terrible. They're just not great, in my opinion. They're just there. Like, it's cool. I don't mind them, but I much prefer, like, just... In those kinds of games, I just like fighting the generic enemies. I feel like the bosses are always my least favorite part of the game. I don't know. It's hard to describe. Plus, the music is good. Tomorrow Is Mine is such a good song. Moon River. Probably one or two others I don't really remember. But you know what I mean. That's the thing I like about Bayonetta, is the presentation, how it looks, the gameplay. It's got a very glamorous style. You would think that in any other timeline, a game like Bayonetta would just fail. Because, like, most men probably would rather play Dante. They'd rather play Dante or Kratos. I actually prefer Bayonetta in terms of gameplay and in terms of just the humor. All sorts of stuff. I really just liked it, man. It's really just hard to even put into words. It was fun. Screaming and yelling about torture attacks and shit. That shit's funny to me. You'll never convince me that that was not like peak game design. You don't get finishers like that in a lot of other games. Like, yeah, maybe a little bit in God of War, but I like that it's tied to like your performance in that game. Like, the better you do, the more torture attacks you get to perform. That's where I got all those damn clips from. Screaming, yes! Torture! Torture him! Torture this fucker! Oh, man. Alright, that's it. None of the sisters spawn. Let's leave. There's definitely a certain amount of, like, player involvement, I think, that makes games really fun, you know? That's why in Darksiders 1, it's really fun to grapple enemies and kill them. The problem is that you basically can almost grapple no enemy unless it's to finish them. You know, I'm not saying that every game has to be a throwing simulator, but I think it could definitely add something to the game if it kind of allowed you to throw enemies. I don't know. Let's look for Petalil. I haven't gotten that yet. I already have 2 Heracrosses. Tomorrow I might stream 14, so maybe I'll cap. I have to see. I have to see how much I even want to do it. 'Cause I'm going to record a bunch tomorrow as well. Oh, that was it? This is the outbreak? Do these guys run? I think they do. Okay. Run, please. I have to catch a bunch anyway. Alright, fuck it. Maybe we just won't go back and do the Heracross event. Maybe. Damn! Took off. It was already out of here. Spawned in and left. Is that it? Wow, okay, that was fast. Yeah, I think I'll just keep this. I'll just go back, it's fine. We already have our shiny for the stream, so I hope everyone's having a good Saturday, because things are going pretty alright for me. I mean, maybe not on every front, but, you know, the fronts that matter, I guess. At least I can tell myself that. It's totally not a cope session, guys, I swear. Oh no, not... Dude, why is there no option to lock Pokemon? That's seriously the worst part about it. You should be able to lock Pokemon so you can't accidentally release them. How the fuck does the Division understand this and modern day games don't? That's insane to me. Okay, back to town. Alright, let me check out some of these other Pokemon. I guess I could evolve a Voltorb. Maybe I should go catch a Voltorb or two. Yeah, I think I'll go... Okay, next time I go to the Mount Coronet, I'll catch a Voltorb. It's right there at the spawn. And I already know we have a bunch of Gallades. I know where we could catch infinite Gallades. Now we have another Yanma event? Sure. Yeah, that's just the appeal of games, I feel. So I like those kinds of games, you know, you play a level, it's got cool stuff, optional fights, things to do. That's fun to me. That's like peak game design. I really love that. I think Bayonetta has a good story. It's got a lot of good stuff for it. That's why I'm really happy to see it do well, you know? In a genre mostly defined by Devil May Cry, it's doing pretty well, you know? Literally worked on by the same dude who worked on Devil May Cry 2, so... Apparently I'm supposed to scare it with a scatterbang. He rolls out. Oh, it just pisses him off? Oh, okay. You know, it's cool to see Voltorb get some love. Oh my god. I'm never using these moves again. Because back in the day when I used to play Pokemon Gold, I had a Voltorb. I remember that. I was just catching all kinds of Pokemon back in the day. My adventure through Johto was a very good one. Let me just suffice it to say that, you know? He was just kind of doing a little bit of everything back in the day. Picking up all kinds of Pokemon, checking out everything. I had a Zubat that I never really used. Like I said, I had a Caterpie. It's like they knew with Heart Gold, Soul Silver that nostalgia was going to be a big factor of everyone's playthrough. So being able to take those photos, you know, as your team evolves and grows, it really meant a lot to me, actually. That's why, like, I used to think Game Freak were some of the coolest and best devs out there, because they put so much effort into the smallest things, and it just made the experience all the more memorable, you know? Who would think that something silly like taking photos of your team as you go around could be so meaningful, you know? 10 years later, I look back on some of those photos in the album, and I just think to myself, like, I have one of those moments where you're just like, you know, you gotta remember, like, the good times you had. Back then, I was remembering the good times I'd had, like, almost at that point, like, 8 years prior. And it's just kind of nuts to think now we're 12 years since the release of those games, and all I can do is I can just think back and how much fun I used to have sitting on the couch after school, you know, just chilling, watching some Judge Judy or Dirty Jobs or something, playing Pokemon on the side. It truly was a once-in-a-lifetime event, a once-in-a-lifetime set of days, and then they're gone forever. And I think that makes me a little bit sad, you know? Really is tragic. Come home from high school, do some stupid work for history or whatever. English, do ridiculous amounts of effort in my English class and stuff. It all feels so close, but so far. I don't know. Back when I actually gave a fuck, you know? Yeah. Let's see if we get a shiny. After this, I won't search any of these. I think I've shaken these down enough. Needless to say, I think this one is definitely not one I need to farm. This Duskull and a couple other ones are not any that I need to farm. Monferno and Indian Fernape or whatever, also not one I need to farm. What time is it? Okay, we got time. Boy, we were lucky that I got that shiny. And that's why back in 2010, you could not have told me that that would be the peak, you know? You could not have told me back in 2010 that Game Freak was just gonna ditch like half of the stuff that made Heart Gold, Soul Silver so good. What the fuck was that? I think it was just moving around. You certainly could not have convinced me they would become what they are now. I think that's really the most damning part of it. It's inconceivable. Alright, I have to defeat 20 of those. See, to me, it's not even the fact that it's bad games, right? It's that the excuses people come up with to, like, absolutely guard Pokemon is what's nuts. Like, the Switch can't handle it. Or I don't know, man. Metacritic scores don't matter. When every other game gets roasted over its low Metacritic score, it doesn't matter for Pokemon. Stuff like that. It's just like, come on, bro. Come on, you guys. Let's all be adults here. We could all be men. What box is this exactly? I gotta go through all these boxes. I have no idea what's in any of them. Why are you here? Why are any of these Pokemon in here at all? Now I know why you guys are here. This is the OG squad right here. Yeah, all my OGs, even Dustox. So I gave them all stars, because they are stars. Every single one of them. It's a shame I don't run any of them anymore. Here's that Ursaluna from that clip. Yeah, I have a good bite in here. I don't know, man. Who knows when I even caught this thing? How old are you? Adamant, February 26th. Yeah, it's not bad. I have a Pikachu in here. Why do I have a random Eevee? I have a random Grottle. Who knows? That immediately spills over into that. Like, why do I have a random Geodude? Who knows? Okay. What are the natures on these two? Bold isn't trash. Somehow you have lesser. Oh yeah, because he has level 2. I don't know. Let's take you. I guess we'll see what's good out of that. And then we could evolve this Ralts. I mean, this is going to be an alpha. I actually kind of don't like alpha Pokemon that much anymore, if I'm being honest. Do we have another Gallade somewhere? We definitely have to have one already. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have a Gallade yet. No, here we go. I guess they're all alphas, and the reason why is because I know a place where you could just catch them for free. You don't have to do any effort. They just show up. Yeah. I don't have any normal Raltses at all. Every one I have is high level. Or an alpha. So just think about that. I ran by how many Curlias, and I still don't... Oh, fuck it. Okay. Remember when I was so poor in this game? I didn't know if I was going to be able to afford to plant more mints. Jolly, not bad. Somehow I don't think we'll ever have to worry about that again. Voltorb. Ice Ball. This is a physical move. You can learn Magical Leaf. I hate that Charge Beam doesn't have perfect accuracy. I don't know how it learns Ice Ball, but that's not terrible coverage. I mean, I can't get mad at that. Sure. I'm gonna give it Timid as well, so we can have it move faster. Alright, let me run out. I'm gonna run down. Alright, no worries, Ash. Take it easy. Have a good one. I know it's been kind of rough. You take care. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And, you know, let me know how things go. Was it a Leaf Stone? Yeah, Voltorb is now a Leaf Stone Pokemon, if you can believe it. Alright, let's dump this onto it. I'm actually glad that they question if you actually want to do it or not. Before what would happen is you'd select the item, you'd select the Pokemon, it would automatically do it. I feel like I did this already, though. Maybe I did. I can't remember. Okay, anyway. They all make that same sound effect, basically. No, nothing really. Just Giga Impact and Hyper Beam. That's it. Do you get to move again after using Hyper Beam in this game? Maybe you do. It doesn't seem to say anything about, like, you have to recharge or whatever. Yeah, maybe. Okay, anyway. Let's see. We could replace Spark if we have to have a physical move. I'd rather keep Thunder, honestly. Even though, technically, that's not great. I don't know. I feel like that's about it, right? Like, what else will we replace? The sad thing is, like, there's just no other moves. There's no Shockwave in this game. So, we might as well just keep it. I don't know. See, like, what electric types are even in this dex? That's the thing that, I can't figure out for the life of me, right? Like, yeah, there's Magnemite, but Magnemite's slow. I need a fast electric type, and I don't think there are any. I don't think Luxio's fast enough. I know Voltorb is a really fast Pokemon, but I don't think it has the moves to really, like, capitalize on it, you know? Yeah, I don't know. This is why I think Weavile just works out so well. Because unlike Sneasel, or I'm sorry, unlike Scizor, it's fast. And unlike all these other Pokemon, it has a priority move. I don't think any of these other Pokemon have priority moves like that. And that's why they cannot keep up. Number of times you defeat with ground type moves. Where the hell are you supposed to find a Raichu? Number you've evolved? That's easy. Alright, number you've evolved of Pichus is not easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a very great variety of Pokemon that could meet this criteria. I think you're just kind of screwed, really. Porygon Z maybe, but I don't know. That's why I'm just going to roll with this. We'll just see what happens. Electivire is too slow. Yeah. That's it. Only thing is maybe Thundurus. I gotta give good natures to those Pokemon, though. Obviously, because they're legendaries. You're gonna catch one of them. They have to be the best ones I can get. So let's go over here. I guess we could drug the shit out of Electrode. How many Reaper Cloths do I have? 16. Okay. We have 9 Timid Mints. I mean, I guess I might as well use one, right? As much as I hate the thought of wasting it potentially, I mean, what's the point of pooling it and never using it? Okay. Really kind of wish you could just select how many levels you want to raise and just do it back to back, you know? I mean, why even change the system to begin with is a good question, but I already know what I'm asking and what answer I would get, so that's fine. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I mean, we already have too much of this stuff anyway, so even wasting this is not that big of a deal because we already have too much of it. I don't know, it just seems like it would be more work to me to go in, change all the formulas for stuff like this, you know? Even if you wanted to simplify it, like, all they ended up doing was changing the fucking formula like crazy, you know? I do need to clip that Pokeball clipping through that Monferno, though. Because that's something I keep saying happens, and I want to actually have, like, clips of it happening. Like, I keep saying, yeah, it's on my stream, but even I don't know where it is on my stream, and I'm not going to remember to clip that. It was like at the beginning of the stream. You can clip a Pokeball through it, because I think it detects the ground before it detects the Pokemon first. It's really weird that's like that, and it obviously shouldn't be. It's obviously fucked up, but not really much you could do about it, right? I feel like I do this with a lot of Pokemon, and I never get what I want out of it. Looking for fast Pokemon that can do... Because Scissor can do False Swipe. Gallade can also do False Swipe and could be pretty fast, probably. I don't know. Maybe I'm just confusing it because I have a Shadow Sneak Gallade and I love that shit. That shit is so good. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna re-roll this. Actually, what time is it? Okay. Probably we'll go to 11:30 and I'll go get something to eat. Chill. Chloroblast. Like I have to watch it use self-destruct. You know what I'm going to do for that? I'm just going to like walk out from camp, blow up on a Bidoof, and then just walk back to camp, heal up, rinse, repeat. Walk out, blow up, come back, rinse, repeat. Walk out, blow up, come back, rinse, repeat. That's why using moves like all these times is just a waste of time. It doesn't prove anything. It's not a realistic like move pool that you would use like playing through the game if you know like you're unlocking it along the way like naturally. Like it's just something you very specifically have to go out of your way to do. It wouldn't surprise me if the majority of the people that got the decks to rank 10 more or less did like 80% of the same challenges over and over and over and over again. And my reason for that is because it's like, well, why even, like, who the hell is going to defeat the same thing 20 times or defeat it 50 times with a certain type of move? Like, that is such a specific in-game activity in a game with effectively no end game. Like, yeah, the shiny hunting's cool, but that's about it. We could look. Oh, yeah, they're ready. Alright, that's it. I don't really care to dig through it. I just wanted to look. Oh, there's a bag over here. I mean, we'll probably be back, so I'll hold off on it. Alright. Very nice. Let's get out. But yeah, that's just personally how I feel about it. Is it's like, in a game with no end game, like, most of these challenges are just there. You know? I mean, you could say, oh my god, I can't believe it. Yo, if we get a shiny Eevee, I'll end the stream. I don't care. I'll save actually before I do this. I should have saved before I left town. Oh crap, did this leak all over the place? Shit. Okay, hold on a second. Stupid water bottle leaked all over the place. It's mostly on the carpet, or not the carpet, the roller mat. Damn. Okay, I didn't mean for that to happen. Oops. Yeah, this one in particular leaks if it falls over. The other two don't. It's really weird. It shouldn't be like that. I mean, I've been using them for years now, so I don't blame them in a way. They are well used. That's why sometimes you hear that noise when I drink out of one of them. I think it's because the sealant on it is a little bit like loose, so you can hear the air getting sucked out. I try not to drink, obviously, you know, directly into the microphone or anything like that, but there's a chance because my microphone is so sensitive you could hear it. That's a smaller than normal Eevee. Yeah, no luck this time. Very unfortunate. We got all 12 possible spawns and we didn't get it. Yeah, it sucks. It's very unfortunate. It's really rare to see that as well, so. It can only appear in 2 areas, either the Icelands or the Obsidian Fieldlands. It's just a real shame that it's such a low chance to even get, and then you have to roll on top of it. Like, that's just unfortunate. I mean, I wonder if I just sit here from now until basically time up, right? How many times I could get it to spawn. It's just mostly loading, though, is the thing. See, if this was like PS5, this could be really fast. It would just be me fumbling my way through the menus and walking forward, taking up most of the time. Alright, literally nothing spawned, so that's actually a waste of time. That's what happens when you roll the 60% on every area at the same time. Should look at chat tot. I know you don't have to travel far for it, that's why I'll do it. Since red chat tots are now apparently my specialty. Alright. So weird. They just stay there and then vanish. Nobody asked you guys to come over here. You're not even chat tots. What are you getting mad about? What a bunch of clowns. Okay. Alright, game. Are you stuck? No. Okay, he unglitched himself. We should all be very blessed. The Staravia was able to figure out which way was forward. Okay. Now we just go back to farming. Kind of makes me want to play some like Omega Ruby or something. I'm in a nostalgic mood, you know. I don't even want to look through Magikarp. Maybe I should. I think, what am I at? 2 Gyarados, right? Or did I get my 2 Gyarados? I should just look regardless, just because, and I never really get to go over here anyway. And then we will get back to just pounding out boring, generic Pokemon. You know how it is. Trying to get that damn Eevee event to spawn. I swear, like the worst part, man, is that in BDSP with the Poké Radar, it's just that I wish it was just 98%. I know that that's a lot to ask, and I know it's not hard. It's just like, I don't know, you get to a point where it's just like, damn, dude. Like, I know I'm not doing it every day for like 6 hours a day like I used to, but damn, does it just suck to get to 37 and that's it. And you just lose it, you know? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Have to see you splash 100 times and defeat 40 of them. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, okay, that's it. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm gonna actually be pissed because I'm gonna have to reload and lose all my progress. It's gonna be a really bad day when I'm like really tired and sleep deprived at the end of a stream. And I'm gonna accidentally release the Pokemon I care about. And then I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be mad. I'm back in these shinies. No, none since you were here last with the Monferno. It's been pretty slow. I mean, they were nice enough to give me the one right at the beginning, so we have our shiny for the stream. I don't have to really worry about that. In fairness, I'm also kind of trying to fish for specific shinies as well now. Like, now I'm just trying to see if I can get an Eevee spawn or maybe like a starter spawn or something like that. Sadly. You know how it is. This game is very finicky. They're very much, you know. They're not doing me any favors, let's say that. Sometimes this game will be really nice to me. It's very bipolar like that. And then other times they'll be like, what? You want what? No. We'll see if we get anything good. Because, like, massive masses are cool. But, like, now I kind of prefer mass outbreaks exclusively. That might just be a thing for now. Like, I'd rather do targeted shiny hunting. Versus, like, shotgun method. Whatever spawns and is good. 1 in 240 some chance, you know? Yeah, even just getting Shiny Charm and Dex Research Perfect. To go from what I have, which is Research Level 10 and Shiny Charm, to Shiny Charm, Dex Research Perfect, is literally like 1 in 819.6 down to 1 in 585.57. Like, that's a pretty substantial drop for just 2 extra rolls. That's 7 rolls to get a Shiny. That's pretty damn good. So maybe I gotta consider doing that. Especially for some of the Pokemon I actually care about. Right? So like Cyndaquil, any of the starters, you know. Any of the Eevee would be another. I know I have an Eevee laying around I could, you know, try to complete. Do some stuff with. Things like that, right? Hopefully I don't have to like defeat Eevees. Yeah, number of times you're giving it food. Okay. Actually, Eevee could be a very good one to do. Huh. Actually, we could just spam Quick Attack. That's all we have to do. Yeah, why don't I work smarter, not harder? Okay, I won't be doing this Pichu event. Let's actually do this. I gotta see if one spawns. I gotta give it food. Just throw some berries at it. How many times do I have to give it food? 5, I think it said. Yeah, I gotta give it food 4 more times. And then see Quick Attack a whole bunch. Yeah, let's work smarter. Where the hell is it? Wait, why am I in here? Oh, I need food. I need, probably just some silly berries or something. I don't know. What is it even like? Pods and grains. Okay. Which is hilarious because I'm actually a little bit hungry. I only need 4. And then, talk with you. We need to do a bunch of quick attacks, basically. There we go. Level 60. Alright, it's only a chance that an Eevee spawns out here, but I will try to take it. Fuck it, let's get a Dex Research Perfect on Eevee. I don't even know about getting it on like any of the evolutions. Those only spawn inside of the time distortions, which I just don't sit around for anymore, so. It's not Eevee. Yeah, it's a little hard to find a wild Eevee. It's kind of a rare spawn. So I'll just hold on to these grains. The next time I do anything, that's when I'll use these grains. I'll just toss them at him. Get some free points. Oh, we don't even have quick attack. Even the Bidoof is like, what? Oh, what? What are you doing? Yeah, let's get rid of that, please. I hate baby doll eyes. Such a waste of a move, actually. I don't even like Sylveon that much. I mean, it was fun using it in this game. I don't like it that much, though. Yo, now that is kind of terrifying. It's a Bidoof, okay. Drifloon might be another one as well. Like any of the common like area Pokemon, right? So like Drifloon is another one, Zubat is another one. Trying to think, what else? What else is another common Pokemon that we see all the time? Bidoof, even though we have a couple of those already. No, oops, they could just flee. Ponyta's flee? Shinx is another one, that's true. Wurmple, Silcoon, Cascoon. I mean, obviously one at a time, right? Like, I'm not here to go crazy and, like, start mass spamming it, but I think maybe once a stream, every stream I should try to hit up at least one of the common Pokemon. Because, again, we don't have to do everything. Why is the grass shaking like this? What the fuck? Why is this one patch of earth glitching out? What? How many times do I have to see it? Oh my god, fucking 40? You guys are nuts, man. 40 times we have to use quick attack. I mean, it's not great. That grass is on crack. Yeah, that's the power of the Switch. And it's still, this game still performs fine. That's what makes me so weirded out. Is like, how could you have a tech demo that performs better than your final release product? I don't get it. The whole point is that you fuck up here, so over there you don't mess up. How did they mess up over there and not over here with frame rate? That's why it's so crazy to me. It just shouldn't even happen. It's just like mistakes that just shouldn't even exist. I've never seen a tech demo game, like a game that was obviously made just for the fuck around, be worse than the actual full release of whatever else was coming. That would be like, Halo ODST was obviously a little bit of a tech demo, right? And then you play Halo Reach, and Halo Reach was flawless at launch. Never had a single problem with Halo Reach. Played that game over a decade. Maybe not consistently, but like I'm very familiar with that game because I've never defeated a Stantler, by the way. That's the first time I've defeated a Stantler. I've either caught it or ran away or ignored it. This is actually good. We get more usages out of one Pokemon. Like ideally you would think that the tech demo is the one that's gonna be really fucked up. Right, that's why, like, when you play a Battlefield beta, like, if you go back and watch some of my Battlefield beta footage from, like, literally 10 years ago, like, it's messed up. That game is, nothing is loading, it barely works on the 360, and then you play it and the game worked fine on the 360. Like, I think I only had a couple crashes and lockups, which is just to be expected when you play a Battlefield game. I mean, that's just how it is. No Battlefield game is perfect. Except Hardline, because they actually knew what the hell they were doing, and everyone else just kind of shits out games, really. I mean, it's the only way to really say it. I played Hardline, and I fucking loved the campaign, and I loved the gameplay. I thought it was really good. And people just were like, well, I can't drive a tank. They just shit on it and just never played it. Which is sad, because up until, like, 2016, you could still play that game multiplayer. I really liked it. They use some of their brain. Yeah, Visceral knows how to make games. I don't know what it is with dice games. Dice games are just, like, ridiculously glitchy. Mirror's Edge was okay, though. So, like, I don't fault Mirror's Edge, but, like, modern day dice is just full of fucking bugs. BioWare as well. I mean, maybe if Visceral was still around, we could maybe say, oh, yeah, no, them too. But I never played a Visceral game that was, like, as bad as, like, a Battlefield game at launch. I think Dead Space 3 was kind of glitchy, but, like, it wasn't anywhere near, like, Battlefield at launch or Mass Effect or something, you know? Or Anthem. Anthem at launch was damn near unplayable. Poorly designed, obvious grind fest, wasn't tested, from a game that they didn't even know what they wanted it to be, you know? So, like, it kind of makes sense now, like, how they fucked it up. They didn't know what they were doing with it. Do we put flying in? Do we not put flying in? I went over all of that in that big Anthem podcast I made years ago. Because it was just so ridiculous to me that these billion-dollar companies, you know, with these people that are making 6 figures, 7 figures, you know, just for being advisors that have been around forever in their company, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just sitting around, twisting their nipples, and then, you know... Hey, look, guys, we'll figure it out. Crunch time always works out. Like, they're relying on crunch time to figure out how to fix their game. That should be, like... That's not just a red flag. That's a fucking tarp, okay? And somehow it just was okay. It's kind of fucked. You know, people work on this game. People, you know, there's subordinates who are wasting their talents. Very talented developers, younger developers, and the senior execs were just being assholes and just not telling them anything. That's not fair to them. You know, these people are people. They have families, they have loved ones, they have time that they could be spending. You know, why are we relying on crunch time? A lot of games are poorly designed. I mean, yeah, that's true. Alright, we have to go back and get the last 10. We have to recharge. They just fucked up what they do to people, man. There's no excuse for it, you know? Because you wouldn't want to be treated this way, right? So, like, if these people know that they don't want to be treated this way, why would they treat other people like that? Oh, because it's not happening to me. So it's okay. Yeah, you know what we call that? We call that being an asshole. You know? There's any number of things you could do besides work on crunch time and then be told halfway through crunch time, yeah, we're gonna redesign the whole game from the ground up. So everything you did was just a massive waste of time. Does that sound like fun to anybody? I know that work isn't supposed to be fun, but do you want to, like, build up this massive fucking coding, like, piece of art and then be told, like, a year in you're redesigning a core aspect and then be told the next year you're redesigning everything? It's just tiring. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna a Realm Reborn it. We're gonna make it completely from scratch. We're gonna figure everything out. Like, no. And honestly, I don't think that you could have Realm Reborn Final Fantasy XIV in modern day Square Enix. I just think they would just take the L and move on. I mean, but luckily for them, they decided not to. They gave it to a competent team. To this day, it's like that and No Man's Sky are like the benchmarks of, we had a bad game, we took it back to the lab, we cooked it up, we fixed it, it's now profitable, and people love it. Because I really think a lot of people respect the shit out of them for what they did for... Okay. I think a lot of people were... Oh, well, there it goes. Okay. I think a lot of people really respect the shit out of what they did for No Man's Sky. It's hard not to be. It could be, but never is. Yeah, I mean, that's just humans, you know? And I'm not trying to talk like I'm not a human, but I don't think I've ever disrespected somebody's time in that manner, you know? Because you wouldn't, like, you know, you wouldn't want to be disrespected in that manner, right? I don't know. Maybe some people just lack that self-awareness. They just lack that empathy, you know? Being able to envision, hey, it hasn't happened to me, but I wouldn't want it to be me that it's happening to, you know? I wouldn't even say it's a skill. I guess some people just lack it. Oh, wow. We can't even defeat... Think about that. We can't even defeat a level 10 Kricketune with quick attack. And we have a beneficial nature to attack. That's ridiculous. Whatever. It works out in my favor. Actually, can you even get a Burmy event? Burmy might be one of the few Pokemon you cannot get an event for. Now I think about it, that's actually kind of funny. It's just a shame too, because all these people at these studios are so talented, you know? It's like PT, it's like, you know, it's like Visceral with Dead Space, it's all kinds of stuff, man. And then some exec comes along, like you say, yeah, they try to make good games, and then some exec comes along and is like, no, we need loot boxes in this. We designed the whole game so there's loot boxes. It's like, how about you just go to hell? You know? Just because they know loot boxes. Now they're moving off of loot boxes. You notice that? Before it was DLC, then it was loot boxes, and now it's, I'm just gonna leave. How far can we go, actually? I'm about to start unloading. There we go. And now it's battle passes, right? Battle passes and tons of cosmetics. Alright, well now we need to actually find an Eevee, so I guess I have to leave. I might as well just look at this Pichu event. I really kind of don't care, but whatever. And it's really shameful to, like, hear what all these people were going to do and what they thought up and created, and then it just never gets made because some bigwig is like, well, I don't know if we can cram microtransactions in there. It's really heartbreaking. You know, people that make the mistake of caring about the work that they put out instead of, you know, just sitting around saying we could just piss out another game. You know? It sucks. There you go. We just have to throw grains at an Eevee 4 times and then we win. Actually, hold on. Let me see if one spawned now. I don't know if it... Oh, I did it. I did the thing. Finally, I didn't want to leave, and I hit leave. Come be. Okay. Could not tell me. You could not go back, you know, 20, 30 years... 20, 30 years. Like 2 to 10 years and tell me, hey, you know, in the future... all these games are just gonna suck, right? And they're gonna all be gone because of corporate greed. I wouldn't have believed you. I would have been like, what are you talking about? Mirror's Edge becomes this weird, like, reboot shitty that is just has nothing to do with anything. What are you talking about? Dice is awesome. And you fast forward a couple of years, 8 years specifically, Dice is trash. I had a Goomy outbreak, got a shiny Sliggoo. Yeah, I think I have a shiny Goodra, or a shiny Goomy somewhere. Now that I need an Eevee, I'm not gonna find one. That's what's crazy. Horseshoe Plains, Avalug's Legacy, or Avalanche Slopes? Okay, well, not out here. Ahmed123KA, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Oh my god. That's funny. Thank you for the follow. We got 2 followers in 1 stream. Oh shit, dude. That's lit. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the both of you. Or if you're still here or not, I appreciate it. Sometimes these guys attack you. Trying to get a shiny female combi. It probably won't happen. I rolled into it, whatever. The good news is you heal right away because technically you're not sighted by... Okay, you know, I don't care. I don't care. Let's get out of here. Yeah, isn't shiny Goomy like yellow or something? It's a really weird color. Okay, I'm getting added on Discord. Oh, Martin responded to me in the Discord. I'll reply to him after this. What is this? Okay. Okay, alright. Alright, one of my friends finished Ragnarok. I got shiny mail and ended up transferring it to Shield. Yeah, I think I have a shiny mail one too. I mean, it just is what it is, unfortunately. So now, do Weedles and Kakunas live in colonies with Combies and Vespa Queens? Like, how does that work? Like, are they just a different type of bee? Or does it all, like, link together in a way I'm just like... Oh, here we go. Eevee. Yo, you did not hear me. No fucking way. Okay, you didn't. Good. Takes a few seconds. That's the first Pokemon that gets to it that gets to eat it, basically. It's literally first come, first serve. Yeah, I kind of want to get a shiny female. I mean, I know Vespa Queen isn't like the best looking shiny, but I feel like the best thing to do if you were hunting like a shiny combi would be to just look at that shiny Vespa Queen and just get Dex Research Perfect. Like, realistically, like, I think Dex Research Perfect is just the way to go. So one more throw, and then we have Dex Research Perfect for Eevee, folks. And then after that, there's literally nothing better I could do. I can't complain. It merely is just, you know, a time waster at that point. Alright, there we go. That's literally everything to do for Eevee. Eevee is surprisingly a very easy Pokemon to get Dex Research Perfect on. Which is funny because the rest of it is like, it's hard to even find an Eevee in the first place. There's sometimes a spawn over here. Oh, look, here's another one. What the hell? Kind of crazy because even when I was a kid, like, Eevee was not even close to my favorite Pokemon, and now it just kind of is. It just kind of worked out that way. All right, anyway. All right, let's go back. I thought that was purple for a second. That's Alpha. Yeah, Wurmple would be another Pokemon. How close are we with Starly? Number you've caught without being spotted. Dude, I just dropped in. Like, what do you want from me? See if that counts. It should probably. Okay. No, it didn't count. I think they can't even detect you like that. Like, they have to actually be, like, completely unaware. Wurmple, we need to see it use Poison Sting 25 times. So maybe next time what I'll do is, I'll fight Wurmple. I'll have Wurmple use Poison Sting 25 times. That'll be next week's Pokemon to defeat. Have to defeat 25 of them. And then that'll just be next week's, and then the week after we do something else, maybe. You know, anything to just mop them up really quickly, right? Like some of these easy numbers, you know? So I guess you have to report Dex Research Perfect in order to get credit for it. See, this is the first time I've done it, so even after 51 streams, we're just now getting to a new level in this game. Is it really like a new level in the sense of like more in-depth or cutting-edge gameplay? No. We're just running a numbers game now, and we're just making the numbers a little bit more in our favor. So now every time there's a mass outbreak for Eevee, instead of rolling 1 in 137, I will be rolling 1 in 128. Good enough for me. Just take 10 points right off of that. There's more for me. I would like to maybe catch a Starly before we leave, though. I know there's a few coming up over this hill. I would like to catch them. Just so that way I can max out Starly as well. Then we enable the cheat codes, and then non-stop shinies spawn. I wonder if someone has ever gotten 2 shinies to spawn back to back. Like if these 2 were shiny right here, does it play it twice? We have to see it use bite, and we have to evolve it. Quick attack. Okay, so Shinx and Wurmple will probably be next week's, I think. I'm stuck. I'm glitched. I can't untarget him. What the fuck? Dude, the game is glitched. I can't untarget him. What the fuck was that? I can't move. Oh my god. What the fuck, man? This kid... Yo, and that's still not as bad as Scarlet and Violet. That's crazy. Anyway, back to what I was doing. That's funny to me. That's funny. See, that's a funny glitch. It didn't mess up anything too long term. I can live with that. Alright, wait, that doesn't count? Wait, hold on. Oh, we did it. Those 2 counted. It didn't give me a pop-up, though. Yeah, so we have to do... I guess next week we could do Wurmple, Starly, and Shinx. All back-to-back. It'll be pretty easy. Yeah, that Shinx was not letting me go. He's like, no, motherfucker. You're not... I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Now we could do this the easy way or the hard way. Alright, that should be enough Wurmples. Yes, okay. Alright, let's go get our Dex Research perfect. What time is it? I'll go a little more. Now that we got some good progress. What about Bidoof? Wait, what? Dude, I just have to evolve a Bidoof. Are you serious? Can we just find a high-level Bidoof? Oh, no, hold on. What? What are you talking about? I cannot believe it. All I have to do is evolve a Bidoof. I'm just going to feed it some rare candies. That's it. Would you believe I've done everything for that? Oh, whatever. That's a little frustrating, actually, that at any point I could have gotten Dex Research perfect on Bidoof, and I just never did. Alright, we can put you back. Where's my items again? No, it's the chest. Okay. Probably no more than what? Couldn't be more than 10 of these. I could not imagine. And that was a small, by the way. Look how far it pushed Bidoof. I think if we use... dude, can I just... I'm just going to use a small. Why am I going to use any of my larges? What the hell? Probably need maybe just 2 more, maybe. When does Bidoof evolve again? Alright, maybe I will use one of these. Probably won't need more than 1. There we go. It was like 1 level off. Wow, what a waste. Whatever. I've never evolved a Bidoof in this game. I actually like that I like some of the systems in this game. I'm sad. Believe it or not, I'm sad they don't return. Scarlet Violet. A little bit. Alright. Number caught, right? Bidoof evolved? Yep. There you go. Done. Finish that category. Let's take a look. Most illuminating. Yeah, see, it's showing the color. Because the first one I found was alpha. Same here. I'll just put it back to normal. That's fine. Yeah, EVC Sparkle. Perfect. Beautiful. He doesn't even say anything. He doesn't say, there's no special dialogue for Dex Research Perfect. Not even like, oh, a perfect page in the Pokedex. Nope, nothing to say. 0. Silence. Oh, Piplup could be another one. He has nothing to say. Well, there you go. I mean, I did it after, what, 9 months? I finally got Dex Research Perfect. Wait, didn't I get on Bidoof as well? Yeah, I did. I got on 2 Pokemon. He didn't say anything for either of them. Alright, so every Bidoof I find from now on, 1 in 585 chance. Unless in any event, it just gets better. So, I prefer that to the 1 in 800, honestly. Let's take you. Okay. This is the worst area to try to get to. It's unfortunate. Nothing you can do about it. Let's look at the Ninetales, just in case. Remember when I did get that Ninetales, like, right after I got a Vulpix, too? That was insanely good luck. That one time when I got 4 shinies back-to-back was insane. That's what I mean. Sometimes my luck in this game just shoots to the moon. And then other times it just, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I just get so lucky. What do I have to do for Piplup? I have to see it use bubble 25 times, then give it food? Oh, fuck. I didn't bring any food. Grains and... Oh, shit. Panic. They won't take food right now. Yeah, it's to see it use bubble a bunch. So that'll probably be next week's thing. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put in the title of the stream. And then that way I'll remember what Pokemon I need to hit up. Because now we're done. Yeah, that was very easy. Now we just have to see use bubble 25 times, which I'm not going to do this week. We're already kind of beyond the time I was setting for myself, so it's no biggie. It's all good. I still think this is one of the best starters. One of the best designs. I love Piplup. As soon as I saw it when they were first showing off Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I knew that was the one. In my mind, I was like, yeah, that's the starter. That's the boy right there. I think I still have my original Piplup. Because I remember my first Diamond playthrough, my name was in all caps. I remember that distinctly. Feel might be another Pokemon to do. I'm gonna hit up all the ones I always encounter and see, and then we'll branch out from there. I think that's a pretty fair thing to do. So I guess what I could do also, in case I forget to make a new stream and put it in the name, is I will put the Pokemon aside ahead of time. I think I have an Alpha Wurmple. I should have caught one of those ones, actually. Okay, well, she's not here. Look at the Growlithe. Let's see, what do we need for Growlithe? That's another good one. Number of times you've seen it use Fire Fang. Number you've caught while they were sleeping. Times you've given it food. You have to catch one while it's sleeping. So presumably up here somehow. What are the odds that he even goes to sleep anytime this century? Oh, shit. Wow. Well, there you go. As soon as I said something, that was it. Well, now we just need to see it use Fire Fang and give it food. Do I even have enough items to give it food now? No, I probably gotta come back. Maybe I can feed him. Where's the other one again? There it is. There it is. Whoops. I think I don't care about that. Alright. I guess for all the low-level evolutions, this is like a thing that you just kind of have to do, you know? Okay. Yep, so now, yet another Pokemon. All we have to do is spam a bunch of moves next time, and then we complete the dex. Wait, where the hell did you come from? That's it. I guess since the weather changed, they respawned the one I just caught. Alright, well I say good show today. I think we did a lot. A lot of the work has already been done for us to more or less dex perfect most of these Pokemon that are coming up. Now, to give Spheal food 8 times, scare it off with Scatterbangs 5 times, and evolve. Spheal got a little more work. Oh, for Unknown, we've already done Unknown. Yeah, that's already done. And I guess, can you order by research level? Yeah, so, I mean, they're all 10, so it doesn't matter. Order it chronologically? Oh, when I met him? How did I meet Togepi first? Oh, yeah, because you have to fight her Togepi first. That's right. Yeah, I mean, this could also be a good indicator. Number you've defeated with water-type moves, time to see an Ember. Yeah, this isn't terrible. I don't really care about mine. Junior. Eevee was a very early one I saw, yep. Pikachu is another one where we just have to use it and evolve one more. So honestly, ordering chronologically is actually a really good way to see what we need to do and what we need to hit up. Because a lot of these are very straightforward. Even Quilava, as you can see, because I had it as my starter. A lot of this is already more or less done. Yeah, so some of these are not as bad as I thought they would be. Okay, but I mean, regardless, next time we're going to keep it simple. We're going to stick to... Oh, Rowlet is one I really should use. I've never seen use any move, so... Rowlet will be one I definitely do. I mean, we've caught so many of them. 68 at this point. Okay, so we'll get on that. One at a time. You know, just no need to burn ourselves out. Probably like once a stream we go after 1 or 2 of them, you know, just in case. Alright. Yep. So next time around we can do Growlithe. We could do like 6 Pokemon next time, and they're all really common Pokemon. More or less. Some of them more than others. So that's probably what I'll do. We'll do Piplup. In fact, hold on. Let me not even recount it to empty air at the end of the stream. What the fuck was that? That sound effect that they do is ass, man. It's so bad. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. If Opera GX loads, I'm gonna put in Shiny Hunting / Dex completion. Okay. I'm gonna change it from Shiny Hunting to Shinies / Dex completion. And I'm gonna type in the description. This stream, we will try to perfect Dex entry the following, right? So what is it? Piplup, can't even spell it, Growlithe, Wurmple, Starly. Did I say Shinx? What was the other one? What was the other one I was saying? Yeah, Shinx. Shinx was another. Ponyta is also getting there, right? We could do some work on Ponyta. Pikachu, Ponyta. I'll just put them on there. Munchlax, maybe. Yeah, Munchlax could be easy. We just have to get an event, and I could just feed them a whole bunch. That's another one that could be really easy to get. Okay, Kricketot. Method unknown. Yeah, I didn't complete that quest. I never did. Geodude is also another one. We just have to evolve a bunch of them, which would be easy. Quilava. We already have some Quilavas sitting around. Have to evolve Pichus. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. Magikarp is gonna be annoying. Okay, anything else easy, simple that we more or less have most of the work done? Golbat is up there. Glaceon, but yeah, you can't even find those. We could do Chimchar. Yeah, Chimchar is another one. As much as I am loath to go after more Chimchars, this is very easy as well. Unfortunately, water Pokemon are just not doing. They're not good. There's defeat Ralts, catch them without being. Yeah, probably not gonna happen. We could do Yanma, Teddiursa, Lopunny, Jolteon, Gibble. I like that it records the order in which you found all this. Oh, look at this. 398 flamethrowers. I mean, like, we could do Typhlosion, right? I just replace Mystical Fire with Overheat. I might as well just do that. I'll just accidentally complete it while just doing everything else. Yeah, I've searched for Murkrow a lot. No beans on that. Spheal is another one we gotta do a lot of work on. A lot of these are, yeah. See, like, a lot of these are all over the place. Duskull. Number you defeat with ghost types. Number of times you scared it off with a Scatterbang. That could be another one. I'm actually closer to completing Dusclops. Yeah, okay. Turtwig. More times you get given it food and leafage. Alright, I'll probably put Turtwig on there as well. We could do all the Gen 4 starters, basically. Number defeated, 2. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Burmy and the fossil Pokemon and Wormadam are just really shitty Pokemon to try to Dex complete. Like, actually, they're really kind of trash. That's kind of it. I think that this is a big list anyway. I'll put Duskull and Dusclops on as well. But a lot of this is just kind of unfortunate, right? And this is why I beat the game, basically. Like, they make you catch Dialga, you go back and you catch Palkia. But, like, what's the point of getting Dex Research perfect on these Pokemon? There is none. It's just for completion. You can't catch another one, so what does it matter? And the answer is that it doesn't. Yeah, see, now we're getting into Pokemon that we can't even really get at all. Dartrix, that's it. Okay. Alright, there you have it. That's basically all the Pokemon to do it for, right? So, oh, and obviously Rowlet and all this other stuff, but we'll hit up these ones first. I think this is already a pretty sizable list of Pokemon. Definitely anything that has a common event. So maybe we could do Abra. I don't even know how you would defeat an Abra. I guess you have to have it teleport in and then hit it from behind, so it's stunned and less likely to run. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Very nice. So next time we play this game, will be next week as usual. I want to thank everybody who joined. I want to thank the people who followed. I really appreciate that. Hopefully we'll make some good progress next week. I don't even need to say hopefully because I know we will. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. I always enjoy playing this on some level, which is really great. So with that, and without further ado, I go prep and watch Toonami. Because you know what? It's Toonami time. Where's the clip? Where's the damn clip? There you go. Oh, It's gonna freeze. I froze OBS and my sound deck at the same time.
It's Toonami time.
There you go. I don't know why it freezes like that. That's kind of ridiculous.
Alert! Your favorite show is on now. Ain't nothing changed. Coming in hot. Dig in. Don't sweat the technique. Kids love it. Pretty sweet. Quitting time.
Yeah, here we go.
Quitting time. Pretty sweet.
Man, I love that. That's so good. Anyway, I'm done. I'm officially done.
I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it.
And I want to die too. Oh, yes. I want to die.
And